right, my friends, welcome. That was, by the way, that was a little jam track called BB's Thrill. It's an F sharp minor, and if you'd like to jam to that right there, then just search BB's Thrill on YouTube. That's one of our new jam tracks. We're uploading these jam tracks every single weekend now. We're dropping 2 of them. We'll probably start dropping more, but right now, currently, we're dropping 2 of them. And in fact, if you want to know more about that, check out projamtracks.com. We got some mega things planned for that, all right? Welcome, friends, to the Guitar Show. I'm Eric Andres, your UGuitarSage, and today we're going to be talking about 4 brutal exercises, all right? Why, Eric? Why would you do this to us? Well, because as soon as we can hyper-focus on what it is that we need to improve, at least as far as our dexterity, it's usually in this order, fingers 4, 3, 2, and 1, in that order, right? Number 1, being so close to the thumb, gets a lot of action when we're typing, when we're picking things up or whatever. When we pick something up, we pick it up like this, right? We don't pick it up like this. That's weird. That's with our pinky. We don't do that. We hold it with our first finger, our second finger, our thumb. That's the way we usually do things. And so because of that, obviously, over the millennia, from all of our ancestors before us, that's what they did, and so that's very simple for us. And you thought it was you. You thought you had the weak pinky, that you were the odd duck, right? Nope. All of us, every guitar player since the beginning of time, Hendrix, Van Halen, Joe Pass, all of them, their pinky was the problem. So what do you do about that? Well, you exercise it, right? You get a good habit. By the way, this is how the whole world works, right? If you have a good habit, you can fix things. So this is one of the things that we're doing here is we're going to hyper-focus on a really good habit. In this case here, 4 habits. I'm pointing at the floor because I've got my exercises right there that I'm looking at. I'm going to walk you through these today. We're really going to emphasize fingers 4, 3, and 2. We're leaving 1 alone. Why? Well, it goes along with my whole methodology, my idea of, you only have so much time to do a particular something, so you might as well hyper-focus on that particular thing. Take out the things that you're good at already if you're trying to even up the playing field. For most people, they're fine with their first finger. Second finger is fine. Third, fourth finger, not so much. So that's how we're going to exercise our fingers. The fourth finger the most, then the third finger, then the second finger, and that's what these exercises do. Okay, I have 4 of them for you. I have 1, actually, I lied. I have 5 of them for you, technically. A variation on 1 that'll give you 3, and then I have another exercise, and then I've got a pentatonic bit here for you that'll emphasize the first finger a little bit, but it's more about picking. So in this case here, what we're trying to do is we're trying to synchronize our hands, right? A lot of people say, I'm fine with the left hand or I'm fine with the right hand, but synchronizing them. Well, that's everything, is synchronizing them, right? That's what we're going to work on here, okay? So let's look at these. The very first one, and by the way, any of these exercises, if you need help with them, you can find them on 365. I'll tell you more about that in a minute, but the first link below, you can sign up for UGS Standard and you can have access to some of these exercises, okay? All right, so for this first one here, what we're going to do, this is called a pedal. You've heard this done before, like that's called a pedal, and it's when we go back to a single note over and over again. Right? We're going back to this note always. That's called a pedal. And so in this case here, that's what we're going to do. We're going to pedal this pinky. By the way, that's a great exercise because we're pedaling that pinky the whole time. It's getting lots of exercises. That's in the 365 course as well, okay? First link below if you want to have a little taste of that, and inside of UGS Standard, 30, maybe 40 lessons almost altogether. All right, so check this out. So what we're going to do for this is we're just going to be in the first position. You can move this up or down the fretboard on any of these exercises. It doesn't matter. In fact, the very last, second to last one I'm going to show you is going to work down the fretboard. It gets harder. For these, you can work them up the fretboard. And the first one's going to go like this. This is alternate picking, so we're synchronizing our left and right hands. That's what this does. Synchronizes the left and right hands. This is the medicine for what ails you in regards to synchronization, okay? So you're going to pick down, or for this first one you can actually pick up. It doesn't matter. Usually I will pick up. So usually for the first one, for the pinky, I'm picking up and then down. So I'm saying 3, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 2, 4. You can also start it off 3 on that 3 as a downstroke. So 3, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 2, 4. Now this one you are going to curse me because of it, because it really is brutal. It really works those fingers, but that's what we're trying to do, folks, and we're just focusing on that one thing that we need help with. So So 3, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 2, 4 at your speed. Whatever your speed is your speed. Eric, how do I get faster? Obviously, friends, you practice it more and more, and that's how you get faster. It's the only way to get faster. Fast fret won't do it. The spray that you put on your guitar. Hoping and wishing and watching YouTube's isn't going to do it. The practice is going to do it. So 3, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 2, 4. You can do it once and move to another string, twice, 4 times and move to another string, doesn't matter. But it's going to go something like this. Or you can do it a few times on that string. And then what you're going to do is when you get down, you can bring it back up. How you do this is less important. Just come up with some sort of protocol, some sort of way that you do it every single time. Obviously, the more strings you do and the more frets you use, it's going to make you more diverse. Because if you're used to doing it down here, then you come up here and you're not used to this area, then you're kind of limited. So you want to work this up the fretboard. So what I would do is bring it all the way down, bring it all the way up, move it up. Right? Go through the whole thing, come back up, that sort of thing. And you're moving it up, moving it up, moving it up till you can't anymore, till it's uncomfortable, right? Just use your common sense. Use it to the extent that you can, right? Now we're going to do two other variations of that. So that's alternate picking. You could be picking down, but we want to work on our alternate picking here. Now here is the variations of this. We're going to do pull-offs the same way and hammer-ons the same way. So for this first one here, you're going to pick 3 and hammer 4. And then pick 2. Now some of you are saying, well, what's a hammer-on? What are you doing? You're not picking? No, I'm not. What you're doing is you pick the first note, the second note you hammer, meaning you snap that finger onto the string. It will not make a good sound for you at first, but with practice it will. That's why we're practicing it. 3, 4, 2, 4. 3, 4, 2, 4. 3. So we're picking once, hammering. Pick, hammer. Pick, hammer. Pick, hammer. Pick, hammer. Make sense? So that's exercise 2. Exercise number 3, we're going backwards now. We're going to go 4, 3, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 2. We're pulling off, okay? Pick. And then pick again. So 4, 3, 4, 2, right? Now, some of you are going to have issues with this as well. That's okay. Everybody, since the history of man, of people, of women, of all, of beings, have had issues with this. So if you have an issue with it, well, then welcome. You're breathing. I mean, that's good. That means you're alive. Everybody has issues with this. So just welcome to the club. We're all going to work through this together, okay? So there you go. So 4, 3, 4, 2, etc. You're going to do all of these going up the fretboard and on all the strings. You're bringing diversity into your playing like this, okay? Now, that was 3 exercises, the alternate picking, the pull-offs, the hammer-ons, okay? Now comes angular, what I call angular picking. By the way, every single one of these exercises in some capacity are in 365, all of them, okay, with many, many, many variations of it. If you're wondering what 365 is, I basically took the year, divided it up into 7 days of the week, right? Times 52 weeks. So I start you off, each day has a particular thing, like maybe one day would be alternate picking Mondays, Tuesday might be Hammer-ons, I think it is, Wednesday might be pull-offs, Thursday may be angular picking, Friday maybe scalar or something like that. And so I have every single day, I start you off on something very easy and then I ramp you up 52 weeks. So 52 little times I turn up the heat, and by the end of that year, you're raging on the guitar and you don't even know what happened because it didn't feel like you were being challenged because you took one step at a time up Mount Everest. You didn't try to jump it in one fell swoop. Okay, that's what 365 is all about. The very first link below. And in fact, if you don't want to click on it, you don't want to go through the hassle of entering your name and email there, I'll set it up for you. And you could do that by texting me. Text FREE to the number 833-744-0154. This number right here. Just type in free, FREE. I'll set you up with it, along with the Unstoppable Guitar System Standard, top 30-something lessons that I teach all my students, okay? If you're in UGS already and you want to be text buddies, text UGS to that number, okay? Same number. All right, so you'll get a sampling of all of these videos. I'll give you a week of it, and I'll give you all of Unstoppable Guitar System Standard. So like somewhere between 40 videos of my most important stuff, okay? Awesome, thank you, Mike. All right, so angular goes like this. I'm gonna have to hurry up. Here's angular, it goes like this. You're placing the third finger on the, well, it doesn't matter what fret you're doing it on, but just basically consecutive frets, and it's working its way down. So in this case, we got string 3, string 2, string 1. That's all you're doing. You're not using your first finger. Just take it out for a minute. And what you're gonna do is you're going to arpeggiate through this like this. You know, or you can just go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're going to move this finger down, leave these guys where they're at. What? Yep, I told you these were brutal. Boom. Now you're going to go. Now you're going to move this guy down. Boop. You're going to do it again. Move this guy down, and all together. And as you can see, as we get closer and closer to the nut, it becomes harder and harder because of the width of the frets. Okay, so this is going to be great for dropping that thumb, building that strength in here, stretch, reach, all that good stuff. Okay, and synchronization of your picking. Last exercise. This is the 5th one of our 4 brutal exercises. Number 5 of 4 brutal exercises. All right, this is string skipping. This is great for skipping strings. It's great for synchronization. Okay, so here's the form 1 of the pentatonic scale. Right, goes like this: 1, 4. By the way, this is at the 5th fret. So fingers 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 4. Eric, that's too fast. You know, there's rewind on YouTube now. So 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 4. Okay? And what you're going to do, instead of playing it like that, what you're going to do is you're going to skip strings. So like this. And then you can go backwards. And you can work that up and down the fretboard as well. And work it up, work it down, okay? Now, friends, I know that those are kind of tough, but again, you didn't click on this video because you wanted easy exercises. You clicked on it because you wanted brutal exercises. And again, we're really working those fingers that need all the help. This is going to help with synchronization. You know me. I don't love exercises, but they're good. They're great for doing a particular task, and they're great if you're just sitting there watching TV and you don't want to, you're not trying to create music. You're just trying to move those fingers, get them moving, okay? So, friends, hopefully that will help you a ton. I know these exercises have helped me a ton, and of course, again, if you want access to them, first link below or the texting bit that I just gave you. Friends, I can't get to the questions live with our new format, but again, there's a million different ways that you can get in touch with me. You UGS folks, you know about this. In fact, if you're in UGS, please let folks know right now. Type in UGS Pro. Let folks know that you're in Pro. Wear it loud and proud, all right? If you're in UGS 30 or UGS Standard, let folks know that. Just say 30. Helped me out a ton. So other folks know this thing is real. And get in there, folks, if you're not in there. If you watch these videos and you're not in UGS Standard, you're selling yourself short. These videos that are in UGS Standard, way better than the ones that are on YouTube, way more important, step by step, the whole enchilada. It's gonna get you where you wanna go, okay? I'm here to help you. You can get in touch with me in UGS. You can get in touch with me on all my social. You can get in touch with me via the text that I gave you. There's my social. Friends, I'm here to help you. I love you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the kind comments and all that good stuff. Every day. I'll see you on the next one.